Hey, how's it going?
Oh my gosh, how are you?
So good. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being on TessTalks. Like, come on. How's
Come on.
everything going? Quarantine, what's going on?
I mean, you know what? We're taking it day by day. It's been a really up and down process. Some days I'm not gonna lie, I feel horrible.
Yeah.
Uh, and the weight of the grief that's going on is very real. Other moments I find total joy in being present. So it's up and down, taking it day.
Yeah, certain things that I've been doing, I kind of just been going outside, running, working out. Like today I went hiking. It's just like a way to just give me like stress relief, like a stress
Yeah,
reliever.
yeah, we need that. We need that.
Well, we're gonna start the interview. So, first question I have to you, like, what's the biggest influence? Who's the biggest influence in your life?
Okay, the biggest influence, hands down, has to be my grandma.
Oh,
Henderson. She's amazing. And this is why. Um, let me tell you why. So when I first started doing little play, I was like five, like the fifth or sixth grade, right? I was in the ugly duckling. She, it was cute. We had little shirts. It was cute. But she came there. She's a very serious artist. And she pulled me off the stage at the end and like, "You were very good, but your eyes kept up the audience. You were looking at me and you wanted me to like you, but your job is to tell the story of the duck." She's always kept it 100% true with me. And I did like Hamlet at
yeah,
my
yeah.
high school, and she said that she was actually getting very time, and she said that, "I'm not going to be around to see you on Broadway, but what I saw today made me know that you're ready." And she
Wow.
passed away shortly after that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's okay because that's the mind I keep in my mind is I'm ready. Anytime I find myself in a situation that feels crazy or scary, I hear her speak to me in dreams. I feel like everything I do is connected to her. So yeah, grandma.
She's your motivation and definitely your angel. And I think that
Yeah.
that's something so great to use, especially like, when you maybe about to go on stage and you're scared or, stuff is going through your head. You're like, you know what? Grandma got me and you're
Mm-hmm.
good.
Yeah,
Wow. So you started off Broadway, basically like on stage performing wise.
I started
Right?
on stage. Yeah, the stage is still really, I mean, it's a part of my life. Always a part of my
So what is your favorite Broadway show? I'm interested. What's your favorite Broadway show?
Oh, it's really hard to say. I mean, I love like the great classic plays, right? I love Fences. I love
Okay.
like the August Wilson side is a huge inspiration to me. There's a play called Gem of the Ocean that I think is so amazing. I love Angels in the Normal Art. I mean, there are so many great plays.
Like for
Yeah,
me, I love Phantom the Opera. I've seen it like 3 times.
it's
Um,
dope. Yeah.
yeah, Mary Poppins, Lion King, Wicked. Like, so I love Broadway.
Oh, The Lion King is so good.
Yo, when I went to go see The Lion King, I did not expect for it to hit me like that.
It
I
hit.
didn't because
It hit.
I didn't because I'm like, okay, it's Lion King. We all know Lion King. So like, how are they gonna like show it on stage for me to be like, oh, this is good? Lion King was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so what's the difference between like acting on stage versus to like television on set?
I mean, really, we're kind of doing a really similar thing in both spaces, but it's just like adjustments of your energy, right? And like knowing that when you're on camera, the audience is a lot more intimate with you.
Mm-hmm.
And stage is, also, I mean, it's live. The biggest difference is in the theater, the audience's response, the audience's energy is actually in dialogue with the performers all the time. So, like, if you're on stage, you change by the audience, and the audience changing you. Nothing is quite like that, which is why the pandemic is affecting, how we're imagining how do we move forward with theater.
Okay. Have you ever had any like? Because I've had a couple embarrassing moments on stage. So have you ever had any embarrassing moments? And if so, how did you overcome that? What did you do? Like,
For sure. I mean, where to even start? So yeah, I did Shakespeare in the Park last summer in New York City, and you know, I don't know if y'all know about Shakespeare in the Park, but you are just exposed to the
Yeah.
elements. If a bird flies on, like in play, like, and one day we're really hardcore about keeping going in the rain. So one day it just started pouring rain, and we're supposed to come out and do this like big old dance number, right? My legs slipped, and I'm you know, like I'm trying to keep up with this choreo and everything, and my legs slip. But you know, you just catch it and you keep on going. You know, you keep the story alive.
Wow. Let me tell you the craziest thing with me on stage. So I was performing. I have braces at the bottom still, but I have it on the
Uh-huh.
top. So I had to catch myself because like I'm talking, you know, I'm doing dialogue, and like little like specks of my spit will come out.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, that's one thing that happened to me on stage, and I had to like slow down and be like, okay, you got braces in your mouth, so you got to slow down a little bit and not talk, you know, too fast, I guess.
Mhm.
But other than that, I mean, what is it like working on set with Tyler Perry?
So working with Tyler is very unique because it is so fast, and we just go. You know, we're doing a lot of episodes in a very short amount of time, and uh, the environment is amazing because it feels like you're playing a sport with your co-stars. Actually, like everyone is in and has to be so focused, and we have to support each other.
Yeah.
Um, so it's very focused. It flies by so fast.
So on the first day of set, were you ever like nervous or, you know, anxious?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but those are the moments that I call upon my grandmother. I just remember all of the people who have invested in me and believe in me, and I just keep to, you know, keep going on. But for sure, everybody everybody gets nervous about something. We're putting ourselves.
And when you get nervous, it's because you care. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's
That's
'cause-
another thing. Like being nervous is a good sign because it doesn't care.
wow. I mean, did you have any difficulties playing Jason? Jason's
Oh,
character.
yeah, it's been. I mean, it is a really dark and really like role to
Yeah.
step into. So you know, I get the script, and I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, it's like one thing after another that is so crazy, and
Mm-hmm.
so my job was to be like, all right, this is the blueprint of all of the cycle things he does. How do I actually build a person that would be
Exactly.
right? So it was like a really crazy process of, you know, doing research, looking into the history of people who are in positions of power, into mental wellness. There's just a lot that I navigate
And
with
just
that character.
and just looking at you, you're not Jason. Your character's not Jason. So it's so crazy how you tap into Jason. Is there anyone like on set that's their actual character?
No, I think
Oh,
everyone definitely has to bring out like really different versions of themselves, and that's something that is unique about that show is that the characters are so horrible, almost all of them,
yeah.
all of them are awful people, with the exception of maybe like four or five, and I think there's something really interesting about having to be ugly, right? It's like one thing I try to remember is like being an actor wasn't signing up to be liked or
Yeah.
uh, to be pretty or to be any things that are oftentimes like misunderstood when we look at what actors do. Like part of the job is for exploring some of these uglier, darker. So so yeah, but no, it's very different than the characters they play. Sure.
And I think people don't understand how much work actors put in because they see the glitz and the glam, but they don't understand like it's long hours. You have to tap in and really present the character the proper way. But people don't
Yeah.
understand that.
Let me tell you one thing that looks great about being an actor, like on the surface level, there's a ton of work that's gone into it, right? any overnight success is actually probably a 10-year journey that you haven't even
You know?
haven't seen. So there's, I mean, there's just so much that goes on that people probably aren't aware of, you know?
Yeah. I mean, after you know Novi Brown, of course. You know Novi Brown. So
Yeah,
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 I love her. She's like, she's so honest.
yeah.
The
I
spirit is
called
amazing.
her just the other day because she's so honest, and you know, going through the pandemic, looking at the world as it's changing, there's a lot of space where fear can enter, but what's so great about me is that she's always able to carve out space of what's the
Mhm.
opportunity, how do we
Mhm.
twist it, how do we empower ourselves given these circumstances. So yeah.
Yeah, the crazy thing is because I had her on TessTalks, and you know, I want to do acting. I've done a lot of performing on stage, right? And she's just talking. She's like, "What are you scared for? Like, what do you have to lose?" Like, honestly. So, I mean, I see that in you too. Like, it's so crazy. Even though you didn't say anything, I see that you're so motivated to go to the next level. So, the next question I have for you, like, what is your ultimate goal in your career?
Yeah, so that's a really big question that I don't have a complete answer for, to be honest.
Wow.
Because I'm, you know, I have ideas, and I'm not going to spill all my ruby.
Yeah, yeah, not yet.
I have a clarity of purpose. I look at the work that I've been honored to be a part of, and there's a through line of opening doors and creating space for actors of color, specifically Black actors, Black storytellers, Black writers, to have a platform and have a space where some of the stories you haven't been able to see may be able to be brought into life. But I know that I want to play a wide range of roles. I know that the rest of my life is going to be spent creating. And yeah, that's what I see right now.
So, what's the best advice that you'll give to actors or actresses that's trying to get there, but they just don't know how to get there?
I would ask, what do you think there is?
Mm.
You know, what is there? Because you know, you say, I want to be an actor. I want to be an actor. You are an actor. If you pick up a script and you dig into that thing and you make it real and you connect to it and you explore it, you're an actor. You know, there's nothing that can really keep you from exploring how to bring yourself into the world. And I would just say, like, also never be afraid to act. You know, if you feel if you feel like you don't know where to turn, what to pursue, you know, there are, and I think people are a lot more generous than they give credit for a lot of the time.